welding going on, and people wondering, oh yeah, ayo ayo. So so you see some welding going on here. Well, this is the day after the typhoon, and you see maybe you can see my night light is on. That's an automatic on off at sunset, or when it gets dark, you know. But that's not why we're here. That's not what this video is about. We're making the gate, a new gate and a new fence, and we'll do that here too. Look at this one. This is all beat to hell. But what we're going to show you is the day after the typhoon party. We're walking down here, and this is some of the improvements that the Barangay Captain is making here to the, Barangay. Barangay is like a village. It's not a city or town or nothing like that. It's just within a town or area. We got skateboarders. We got fish sellers. That's styrofoam boxes for fish. And here comes some more skateboarders. They're going to crisscross. Woo, there they go. Right down from each other. And then here, this is our seawall here. Not my seawall, but it's our seawall. And they painted it just about 2 weeks ago. They came down here and cleaned all this up, cleaned the trash off of here. They haven't cleaned the beach yet, which is something that they definitely need to do, is clean the beach. But especially at low tide, you can get a lot of trash out of the ocean at low tide, because the thing goes way back. Everybody's having fun. So out here is a floating little island thing that, like, I wanted to build out there. And it's about 6 p.m. at night, so really the lighting isn't the greatest. But yesterday was a typhoon. But everybody's kind of celebrating after the typhoon. Again, the typhoon kind of petered out, which was really good. But everybody was in lockdown and tying everything down and really preparing. They took these little concrete blocks from the road construction, where they've been tearing up the road, the national highway, and building a new roads, and they used these for like a flagstone thing, and then they painted them, and then they laid in the sand around them. But this is the governor of Cebu. She may have had her hand in fixing this up, or helping to cover the expenses or whatever. And this is a new little sorry store, which is perfect for the beach. I don't know who owns this property, or if they even own it, but if they do, it's a perfect place to have it. And these are stairs, by the way, that go down to the beach. Everywhere there's like a break in here, I believe there's stairs. Let's go look. They haven't finished this part. They've just started doing it. Yeah, there's stairs. See right here? Stairs going down to the beach along here. That's where all the fishing boats are. They don't hang out here because there's not much area to park their boat, even though they could if they wanted to. So anyway, we'll finish the walk, the party walk, and believe me, everybody parties here. Philippines is well, they have these things called fiestas, and they have them. Each barangay or village has their fiestas at a certain time of the year, and it's a big party and kind of like a carnival type atmosphere. And look at this, they made I love Maalat. Maalat is the barangay name here, so they just did this just within the last week or so. Everybody likes to get their photos in front of these things. So, and if you want to know what the word Maalat means, it means salty. And I think the reason they call it salty, because anytime you dig a well here, the water's salty, because the water's actually going from the ocean under this road, through the rocks, and over to down there's a big mangrove swamp, and back here there's a mangrove swamp. If you go at the back of my land, which is about 75 meters deep, there's like a mangrove swamp, and the water literally flows through the limestone and into there, and the tide, as the tide goes up and down, that goes up and down. So here you've got, you stick your face through the picture, Maalat Wonder Ocean. So you can be eaten by a shark, an octopus or a deadly sea turtle. So anyway, this is it. Actually, the Barangay Captain told this guy to move because he's squatting on public property here. So anyway, this is where you get behind here, and there you go. Yeah, and I guess it takes time, so to get him to move. They're kind of nice about stuff like this. They're not like really like hard ass, where they you know, just come here and demolish your house with, you know, bulldozers and stuff. They kind of nurse you along and coax you, I guess you would call it. And they do make the rules and stuff. But these guys are. This is where you get the scallops. This is where I always get scallops here. And okay, one. They always offer you something to drink. This is going to be on. Are
you making YouTube?
Yep.
Or vlog?
Yep. So you're on. What's your name?
You eat this one? Seal.
Yeah.
Fresh, not yet cooked.
Mhm.
Where are you from?
America.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
America. Where from America?
Many places. Oh no, I don't need any fish right now, or eel.
Are you here for vacation?
Well, here, show me. Oh no, this is my land where there's an eel that they have for sale. Hey, what's the price? Pila.
Only 150.
150.
Almost $3 only.
Yeah.
$3.
Yeah. Okay.
More than 1 kilo.
Yeah, and you was going to show me something, scallops?
Scallop,
You have? He's a good guy that. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, they got big and small. Yeah.
Yeah, bigger and small.
Yeah, this is where I buy when I order the scallops.
Baliad.
Oh yeah, I've had these too. These are good. These are great. These are good. And there's one more curve shell, like a yeah. That's a curve shell. Yeah, this is the curve shell. There, that's another third one. Yeah, I've had all these. They're good. Yeah, very good.
The pearl shell.
That's illegal.
Illegal.
Yeah.
This one.
But it's a nice shell. Yeah.
Already eating, but
A long time ago. Yeah. All right. Well, I got to go walk on down here, and then I'll be back. So you guys be good.
Thank you.
Ayo. And here's a boat and a chicken. Of course, you have a chicken guarding your boat. You don't want anybody stealing your boat, so you put your chicken on there. And hopefully they're an attack-style rooster. They got 3, just in case this one gets taken out. They got 2 more spares to protect the boat. You know, that's a joke, of course. But they will squawk. Anybody, if roosters at night, they'll be quiet until somebody kind of disturbs them. Somebody walks by, and then they'll start all over the place. And then once one does it, the 17 more do it. Hi there. Everybody's super friendly here. This here says, I don't know what it says. Oh, Baywalk. Baywalk, not Baywatch, but Baywalk. See, they got the little coconut trees. They're playing with the palm trees. That's what I do. In my sign that says Paradise, I actually have a coconut tree with the leaf going around and making the P. So, and you see they've painted the bottom of the tree. Now this is like a mesquite tree in the U.S. And I don't know if it's good for barbecue like a mesquite tree, but this sucker's got thorns everywhere. So beware. And mesquite trees do too, of course. So I need to actually cut some of this out and toss it in my barbecue grill and see if I can smoke, because mesquite's got the perfect barbecue flavor. I like hickory too. And what I use here is called mint tree, and it's good. It's very good. Not as good as hickory or that, but this is the beach here under the shade of the mesquite trees. We're walking all the way to the end of Maalat, which is just right down here. And like I said, this is the Barangay Captain, and he apparently is a pretty decent guy. And of course, during Typhoon, you bring your boats up on the land, so they brought their boats up here. And it's kind of nice because they're in the shade of the tree. And they still get full of rain. Usually they'll put like a bunch of coconut tree leaves on top, lay them down there, and that kind of keeps some water out. And of course you see how they made the fence here out of the tree limbs with some barbed wire. They wove it around there. And here's more boats, beach. That looks like a fiberglass boat. Check this out. Yeah, this is a fiberglass boat. Somebody built a fiberglass boat here. Now, see that? Fiberglass. Interesting. I'm not crazy about it because it does burn in the sun, and if you don't have, and look at this, they got some kind of like a catamaran from a real boat. Do you see this? This is the tip of like a catamaran hull. It's fiberglass, but it's got the gel coat. You see, this has got the gel coat. This doesn't have gel coat, so the sun will fry this and it'll crack and peel, and you got to constantly patch it. But this, with the gel coat, of course, if people aren't here, I'm going to wax these, but if you do wax it, it'll last a really long time and look really nice. So yeah, wow, fiberglass boat, folks. The first one I've seen here in the Philippines firsthand. I mean, I've heard about them, but I've never seen one. And then there's your standard plywood. And I don't know. I mean, this, honestly, this looks like a hull from like a Hobie cat or something, from like the bottom of a Hobie cat, because the outside's smooth and it looks like it's got gel coat. See, so they may have reconstituted a pump boat or bunker boat out of a one catamaran hull on a Hobie cat. So how about that? The ingenuity never seems to escape Filipinos. You give them something and they need something, and they'll convert it into something that they need. There's a nice rock there, a little outlook there. They clean that up. Everybody's doing the photo ops. Filipinos love to take photos of the women. And I don't know, probably every woman loves to take photos of themselves and post it on Facebook. Facebook's like the #1 thing for people to do here. Everybody in the world's on Facebook. And so we're still in the shade of these trees. Here's a little cove like beach that's kind of nice. You can hang out here and enjoy yourself. And again, this is a different seawall here. The other one ended back there. It doesn't go the whole distance into Madridillos town, which is that way. That way's north. But here is where Maalat begins. And another thing that you can see when you want to know where Maalat begins at the north end, at the beach side, is number one, you got that sign there. You are leaving Barangay Maalat. And we'll go to the other side. They'll say you're entering, of course. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Welcome to Barangay Maalat. And again, that means salty. And that's because if you drill a well here, you'll get salty water, as I was explaining. But here is another abandoned, I don't know if this was I don't think it was a house. It's just somebody built like a little, really cool thing. I mean, whoever owns this lot, if this is a real sellable lot here, some of this property is not surveyed and marked for sale. It's like just you know, public easement type property. Some is when they're larger pieces of land, they survey them and they mark them. But this is a little outlook here. I'm walking up the stairs here, as you see, and we're here, and they got little sitting benches. It was like a gazebo. Oh man, check out that sunset. Look at that thing. Wow. Just, again, if you could see it with your real true eyes, you'd just be it'd blow your mind. This is really cool stuff. So anyway, it is nighttime, evening time, 6:30ish, 7ish, and that is all of Maalat. And as you can see, there's no festivities going on there because the Barangay Captain didn't turn that into like a festive place. But the Barangay Captain of Maalat did turn our beach into a festive place where it's like a public access areas. So anyway, I guess I will leave you guys with a picture of the sunset. And again, this is Sunset Beach is just right down there, and this is the sunsets we see every night. And I will leave you guys with a picture of the sunset, and we'll be back with more from my paradise on Bantayan Island. Bye for now. Anyway, as I left here, I looked around here, and there's a nice little private cozy beach here where you can hang out in between the rocks and got a little bit of shade. And over here on this side of the wall, that's another ancient seawall there that has seen better days, but nonetheless you can sit there and have your little private picnic there. And over here's another little private area where you can picnic and hang out with your friends or your lady or your boyfriend if you're a lady. Oh, here is the this is the gates here. This used to be open to the public, and not, I don't know if it's officially, but there's a basketball court in there. This is the ex-mayor of Madridios owns this. And back here is a huge, like a swimming pool that they made, but it's really from the ocean water coming in under the road. Like I said, this is all limestone, and there's holes all through it. And you'll see when the tide goes up and down, the water's like rushing in out of the ground. And then when it goes out, it's rushing back out under the ground and out to the ocean here. It's really cool. And I don't know if I have a video. I had a video on this that I made, and it's really interesting back there. Really, really cool. It's all natural rock and stuff, and they built some stairs and some things to walk around on and that. So anyway, I want to show you those three little coves there to hang out in. And of course you got this one right here too, if you got a larger group. You want your own private little beach area with some shade. And so I'm headed back, and because I got to do welding with Sergio, my welding buddy. So we will be back with more of my paradise on Bantayan Island. The sun is going down. Bye for now.